Hey guys, Mr. Mackey here. Now yesterday we were making comparisons from information we can pick up from box plots. And I showed you 2 box plots and I gave you 3 statements. Except one of those statements is false. So I set you the challenge to find out which one is the lie. So let's check it out. So A has a higher interquartile range. Well, when you look at the interquartile, upper quartile for A, it's 15. And the lower quartile for A, it's 9. So 15 take away 9. The interquartile range for A is 6. While for B, the upper quartile is 16 and the lower quartile is 11. So the interquartile range is 5. So that statement is true. A has a higher interquartile range. Just by 1, but still high. The next one I said was B has a higher median. So let's check by looking at A first. So A, we go down, the median is 14. Then we go to B, line down, it's also 14. Oh, so B is not higher. However, it could have just been a mistake on my part. We don't know. Let's check C just in case. And the fact for number 3 is that the ranges are the same. So for A, the minimum is 4. And the maximum is 19. So the range is 15. For B, the minimum is 8. And the maximum is 23. So the range is also 15. That's true as well. So the porker, my little lie, was the second fact of B having a higher median. They're the same. Now we're going to be moving on from box plots today. We're going to be focusing on another way that we can represent data in a nice, smooth, leafy approach. Let's check it out. So I have a whole set of numbers here, a whole set of data, and I want to represent this data in what is known as a stem and leaf diagram. Now, when you look at plants, you can see the plants always start with a stem and then they expand to show the leaf. And that's actually very similar to how this diagram is going to look. This is how a stem and diagram will be presented. Let me get one drawn up for you now. So here we go. This is how a stem and leaf diagram looks. You have the stem here, which has the first digit of some numbers, and then we expand it with the second digits. The key will help. So if we have a 2 on this side and 3 that side, it actually means 23. So let's start labelling our stem and leaf diagram. So we've got a 0 at the top, which means that we're looking for digits that are, well, have 0 at the front, and then it's just a 1-digit number. So let's look. Oh, we got 6. And we got an 8. Have we got any others? No. Now, the other thing we have to do is we have to order them correctly. So we have 6 first. And we have 8. So the order goes, we have 6 and 8. Simple as. Now, this is the next line. We have ones that the digit is a 1. So it's between 10 to 19. So we have 13, we have 18, 14, 19, another 14 and 16. Quite a few this time. So now we look through the ones we circled and we find the smallest. So we go, 13 is the first one, so 13 here. 14. What I like to do is I like to mark some little ticks that I know I've got done them because there's quite a lot of numbers to go through. It's always good to check. So, or another 14. So 18, 19. Oh, another 16. 18 at the top. And a 19 there. Don't forget your little ticks. Now we have 2 as the front. So it's anyone between 20 and 29. So I've got these. Okay, so let's go through. Oh, we've got 20 there. So 20. Put my 2 there. We got 21. Looks like a Q. 25. We have nothing. Yep, another. We go 25 here. What else is there? There's a 27. and there's nothing else. There you go, that's all the 20s done. Now let's move on to the 30s, where there's 3 left, 31, 32 and 36. So we go 31, 32 and 36. And that is how you create a stem and leaf diagram. All you have to remember is you have the stem representing the first digit and the leaf representing the units. The other important thing you need to do is you have to present a key, even if there isn't a key written. The reason why is because you have to tell people what you're writing, because in some cases this could be decimals. So instead, the 1 and the 3 could be 1.3 and not 13. You have to be specific on what your stem and leaf diagram is presenting. Let's do another one. Right, now we're going to do one completely from scratch. So let's check it out. Now, firstly, we are going to create a key. So I'm going to do this here. I'm going to do the same as the last one. 2/3 equals 23. Now we need to create our stem. So what digits are we going to be using? Well, let's look through. Have we got any 0 digits? Yes, we do. We have a 6 and a 9. So I'm going to put our 0 digits on. Have we got any 1 digits? Yep. Have we got any 2? Yep. 3? Yep. And 4. So this is how our stem and leaf diagram will look. We're going to start with our 0 and we're going to work down to the 4. So first let's look at our 0 digits. So we've got our 6 and we've got our 9 and we've got a 3. Absolutely awesome. It's important, even though there's quite a lot of numbers, circle them so you know you've done them. You don't have to worry about them. So 3, 6, 9. Sorted. Now let's look at the ones. So let's go through. We have a 14, we have a 16, we have an 11 and a 19, another 11, an 18 and a 13. Sorted. So what comes first? Well, 11, which I'll tick off, and another 11, which I'll tick off as well. That was easy. And let's go through again. 14, 16, 19, 18, 13 at the bottom, sorted. 14, 16, 19, 18. Oh, we have a 14. 16, 19, 18. Well, then it's just 6, 9. No, it's not 6, 8, 9. See, this is why you have to keep checking, so you don't make the same mistakes I do. Da, 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 da. Now let's move on to the 2. So let's find our 2s and circle them. So 29, 20, 28, 25, another 28 and 22. So we start off with 20. So 29, 28 is the next one, 25, then 22 is at the bottom, so we'll do 22. So it's 25, 28, 29, so it's 5. Then we have 2 28s. And a 29. Awesome. Now we do the 30s. So we have 31 down here. We have another 31 here and 37. And that one's quite straightforward. 2 1s and 7. And then finally, 42. Now, this is your challenge for today. I want you to create from this data, thanks to our stem and leaf diagram, a box plot. There we go, that's your challenge. I want you to make a box plot with this stem and leaf diagram. You might think, oh my goodness, how am I going to do that? Well, you just need to find what the lowest is, what the highest is, and then what the median is, and the quartiles. And that should be quite straightforward. Good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing the results. We'll go over it tomorrow. Take care, guys. Have a good Friday.